Traveling is a lot like life, where you could do everything wrong and you could possibly have the best time ever. You could stay at the wrong hotel, go to the wrong places, and somehow have the best time ever. Or you could do everything right. You could stay at the most happening hotel and be around all these cool people, but it just might not come together. It's life. But I think you can do a bunch of little things to help ensure you have the best time ever, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So I'm going to get right into it. There are 10 things that I recommend doing to having the best time ever. Number 1, 3-day minimum in Punta Cana. Okay, 3-day minimum. Even if you're coming from like Florida and it's a real quick flight, you got to come for 3 days because you have to go through customs, and getting to your hotel is like an hour from the airport, usually sometimes. And these properties are so huge. And if you want to do a pool day, a beach day, and see all the good restaurants, you're going to need at least 3 days. So rule number 1, Punta Cana, 3-day minimum. Number 2, you're going to want to come on a weekend. No equivocations, you're coming on a weekend. That's when the best crowds come. Punta Cana is very much a weekend destination, and the hotels know that, so they do all the best stuff on the weekend. You're gonna find the best pool parties on the weekend. You're gonna find the best activities on the weekend. You're gonna find the best entertainment shows on the weekend. Trust me, this is hotel number 14 for me in the last few months in Punta Cana, and I can tell you easily and absolutely all the best stuff happens on the weekends. All right, number 3, this one seems obvious, but a lot of people don't think about it. The cheaper the hotel, the younger the crowd. The younger the crowd, the more energy, activity, and more party it's going to be. All right, so don't go to Excellence or Majestic Mirage and expect to find a party crowd. Those are expensive hotels. And vice versa, don't go to REPUBLICA and expect to find a lot of refinement. The price of the hotel is absolutely going to dictate and influence what type of crowd shows up. If you want that energetic crowd, that fun crowd, that really young crowd, that party crowd, you should probably look at staying at a cheaper hotel. Number 4, this is one that I just kind of learned during this trip, but it makes sense. Some hotels are American in theme and style, and some are European. The Hard Rock, even though it does have people from all over the world, I would say it is more of an American type feel. Margaritaville, Azul Beach, where I'm at, is absolutely an American hotel. REPUBLICA is going to be more of a European hotel. You're going to get people more from Europe, Central America, South America. It's going to be more of an international destination. I believe the Iberostars are like that as well. I haven't stayed at one yet. I absolutely will. But people tell me that the Iberostars are absolutely European in feel as well. So if you're looking for a certain theme, style, or experience from a hotel, choose wisely. Some are going to be American and some are going to be European. Okay, number 5, one of the most important aspects of coming to Punta Cana, the pool parties. The pool parties start late. The pool parties start at 3 or 4. I know at REPUBLICA, they really don't start until 3:30 at the earliest. And I was just at Royalton Chic, and that foam party didn't start until 4 p.m. Didn't start. So some people come to Punta Cana and they're like, well, we didn't find a pool party, or there wasn't a pool party. Or they might say the pools really didn't have any energy as well. And that's probably because you went too early. If you go to the pools at noon or 1 or even 2, they're still going to be pretty quiet and pretty tranquil. Pool parties start at 3 or 4. And if you want to hit them, start your pool day later than earlier. All right, number 6, I get asked this all the time. How do I order those awesome drinks that you see? Because you'll message me and you'll say, I can't find those drinks. Or I went there and that drink wasn't on the menu. You're right, that those drinks aren't on the menu. There's a certain way to kind of ask for the drinks so you can kind of unlock them. And what I always do is I go up to a bartender and I ask for a drink that is special, especial, pretty, bonita, loco, crazy, or genial, cool. And I'll always ask for those 4 things. And 5 times out of 10, half the time, I'm gonna get like a Sammy Sosa, right? Or maybe like a Bob Marley. But the other half of the time, I'm gonna be introduced to an awesome new drink, and you've seen that on the channel repeatedly. So that's how I get those crazy secret drinks. And also at restaurants, I always walk in and ask for the welcome drink, the special welcome drink, or the drink that is unique to the restaurant. I'd say 50% of restaurants have a special welcome drink that is only available there. So that is how I attain those awesome secret drinks. You have to ask for them, and that's how I do it. Okay, so you ordered the secret drinks. Now, how do you make them strong, right? Because you don't want to keep on going back and refilling. That takes time, and if you're tipping, you know, that's more money. You know, there are a couple schools of thought on this. To me, I think you have to do what works best for you. You have to be natural. I don't know the Spanish language that well, so I'm not going to go up and like give a direct translation. And I do see these people that go up and give direct translations, or they'll even walk up and say, just give me a double Jack and Coke, and it goes in one ear and out the next because everyone's asking for doubles and triples and they're just so accustomed to it. It's maybe a slightly longer pour at best from what I've seen. What I do to get my drink super strong is just use something that works for me. I just ask for gasolina, por favor, or mucho gasolina, por favor. I might sometimes ask for, you know, fuerte or muy fuerte, por favor, which means strong. But normally I'm going up and I have a smile on my face and I'll order my drink and I'll just say gasolina or mucho gasolina, por favor. I'll have $1 in my hand and I'll just put it on the table. And that is pretty much the easiest way for me to get the strongest drinks in Punta Cana. All right, number 8, restaurant reservations. You're probably like, James, restaurant reservations? Well, hear me out. The pool parties sometimes end at 5 or 5:30. So you definitely don't want to make reservations at 6, which I have known to do because I like to eat as early as possible. So my hack here is to make your reservation as late as possible, and you can always show up earlier, but you cannot show up late if you miss your reservation. So if you want to eat at 7, but you're really not sure if you want to take a nap after a pool party, or maybe continue the pool party in the room or something, just always make it later because you can always show up earlier. In fact, I show up early all the time, but I can tell you right now, if you miss your reservation, it is very, very difficult to get it back. All right, number 9, choose the right region. This is so important. You know, to me, there are really 3 main regions. There are more, and you can get nuanced with it, but it's just in totality, generally speaking, as tourists, there are 3 main hotel regions in Punta Cana that I see. I see Cap Cana, I see the Bavaro region, and then I see the Uvero Alto region up north. Cap Cana is gonna be the classiest, most refined, and most luxurious. I think Bavaro is gonna have the most energy and action. And then Uvero Alto is kind of like a blend of both. You get up north, it is a bit more isolated, a bit more tranquil, but you are gonna find some fun and nice hotels up there as well. So just make sure that you stay in a place that is emblematic of your personality and what you want from your experience. Do not expect to party and have a really rambunctious crowd in Cap Cana. And do not expect to find the luxury of Cap Cana in Bavaro. Every region is different, and the hotels in that region are emblematic of that region. So if you want some luxury and refinement, stay in Cap Cana. If you want some energy and action, go to Bavaro. And if you kind of want a blend of both, but kind of in an isolated area up north, check out Uvero Alto. And the last one, I say this one until the end, if you want to meet someone. I did make a dedicated video on this. And I'm not going to go through all of that. I'm just going to say, if you want to meet someone outside of your hotel. Now, I really don't recommend leaving your hotel. Of course, I just broke my own rule a couple of days ago, but I'm a little different. I'm here for weeks at a time, and I get stir crazy, so I have to leave once in a while. And plus, I do have friends now in Punta Cana. But if you do want to meet someone, I really have 2 recommendations for you. I think if you want to meet a tourist, you want to go to Coco Bongo or Congo Bar. They're in the exact same venue. And then if you want to have like a club experience, a really fun club experience, you saw this in my REPUBLICA video, but it's going to be more local. If you maybe want to meet someone in Punta Cana who lives in Punta Cana, I would recommend going to Movie, aka Legacy Club. They're 2 different names, but it's the same club that is located in the Avalon Casino. So tourist, Congo, Coco Bongo. If you want to meet someone local, go to Movie, aka Legacy Club. All right, so that is it for having the best time ever in Punta Cana. You know, like I said to start the video, nothing is guaranteed. You can just find a random time in a place that's unexpected, or you can go to the most expected place for a good time and have an unexpectedly bad time. Nothing is certain in Punta Cana, travel, or in life, but I think if you do these 10 things, more often than not, they are gonna lead you to having the best time ever here in Punta Cana.